I'm not your uncle. I'm your pastor. Ain't no TT. Y'all do that TT and uncle stuff and cut that stuff out because you don't want to call them brother this and brother that because you're not there. If you're not there, do what you got to do. But ain't no uncle that. Now, wait a minute. That's my nephew. That's my nephew. You call me uncle. Right? You call me pastor. Like y'all always do, amen? That is how we address the church, amen? Exactly. This is not a social club. Amen. It's not a family of a gathering. We're trying to get saved in here, and uncle can act crazy. Amen? Y'all call folks uncle. Come on now. Y'all don't call folks uncle. And... Shut up. My dad said, shut up, AD. Calling all these people uncle, they act just like an uncle. Now, where your uncle at? TT. Everybody say, this is the church. We're trying to be saved. We ain't your uncle. We ain't your auntie. I'm a brother, and that's a sister, and our names is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, and this is kingdom business. All right? We're not trying to dumb it down. It's time for you to come up. Amen? Come in, y'all dumb down. What's up, uncle?
Hey. My name is Brother Quincy.
What's your name?
Brother Quincy.
Amen. Amen. Ain't your uncle. Hey, let me show y'all something. 9 out of 10 when people say uncle and auntie, they ain't living right. All right, let me move on. Throw me a ball. Bam! Amen. Let me go ahead. I just had to clear that thing up, amen. It's time for the church to get real, amen. And the 7 golden candlesticks. And let me close with this. We'll talk about some more next week. Jesus is walking in the midst of these candlesticks. And the candlesticks represent purity or purifying. It's purifying gold. It's a light. And when God is knocking at your door, he said, remove your candlestick. He said, remove that light. And when light is removed, you notice they're all dark. Wow. When you keep on doing what you are doing, eventually your continuity becomes darkened. He took the light. Why? Because you refuse to repent.
Oh my.
Purify you. How do a church get purified? Preaching like this will purify the church.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Preaching the truth will purify the church. And some folk don't like to be purified. Know why? Because they don't want to be saved. But somebody say, I want to be saved. Somebody say, purify me. Somebody say, burn me up. Burn me up good. Purify me.
Yes, sir.
Purify me. And why did Paul write 2 letters to the Corinthian church? Because the Corinthian church had all the spiritual gifts. There was fornicating, there was committing adultery, there was doing all the things under the sun. And Paul wrote 2 letters to that church. And that's when he wrote that passage in Corinthians. He said, just give them over. Why? Because it's time for the church to be saved.
Yes. Yes.
God is coming for a pure church. Amen?
Amen.
I know I preach hard. I know I preach intense. But it's an urgent call.
Yes, it is.
It's a desperate need. For too long, we sat back and watch our kids and watch our husband and wife transform because we refuse to say anything. I want to show them that I love them and I ain't saying nothing, but all you did was destroy them by being silent. They said the worst thing to do is for a man to know the truth and don't say nothing at all. He that knows that does right and does it not is sin. When you know the right thing to do and you don't do it, it's sin. And I'm going to show you something. The reason you're doing it, you're trying to save a relationship that God's trying to save. You're trying to save a relationship that God is trying to save. And the reason God can't save because you're too busy saving it. Why don't you lose the relationship so God can save them? That's right. Everybody all right?
Amen.
God is trying to save them. Why don't you lose them? When God is done with them, you'll find them in their right mind. They want to serve Jesus. And you won't have to make them worship God. They will want to worship God. Amen? They'll want to serve God.
Amen.
Oh,
Wow. Jesus.
can I give y'all a little bit more?
Yes, sir.
I just got a couple more
Yeah,
paragraphs.
Go ahead.
Amen. There are two sides to the church. The divine side and the human side. The divine side is the head of the church. It's perfect. Somebody say, I got a perfect head. Not this one, but the perfect head is Jesus. Everybody say Jesus is the perfect head. Somebody say, you don't got to work on your head. It's perfect. It's divine. It's holy. It's righteous. But the head will speak to our unholy body. The church is made of two parts, divine and humanity. Jesus was the God-man. He was 100% God, 100% man. Amen?
Amen.
He had a dual nature. The church is dual. It has a spiritual side and a human side. But the human side is not perfect. That is why we need the perfect head to make us perfect, complete. Y'all want just a little bit of this?
Yes.
I see y'all. I see you want. Thanks, Sylvester. You got that look like, yeah, I want it. Amen. The divine side, the head of the church, is perfect. But the human side is the members of the body, and they're less perfect. But they better listen to the head if they want to get closer to perfection. Somebody say, you got to listen to the head. Everybody say, you got to listen to the head. And don't listen to the head if they ain't going to lead you to God. I'm talking about the head of the house. You know how people use that scripture? Submit to me, woman. Man, y'all submit, you ain't going to hell listening to you, man. Everybody say, if you want to submit, show them where to go.
Right.
Amen? Jesus, the divine head, and it's going to show you and lead you all the way to heaven. Amen?
Amen.
Somebody say, you must listen.
You must listen
To the head,
to the head.
if you're in the church.
If you're in church.
Okay? Y'all got that part? Okay. Somebody said, if you want to get perfect,
You want to get
or
perfect.
if you want to be perfect,
You want to be perfect.
listen to the head.
Listen to the head.
If your body want to do certain things, everybody say amen now.
Amen.
The head said no. Right? Every time you resist the head and do what the body tells you to do, you become polluted. You become unholy. Because you're constantly rebelling against
The head.
Amen? Say the head knows best.
Head knows best.
Amen? Amen. If you cut off the head, the body going to die anyway. Amen?
Amen.
But you can cut Jesus off and Jesus is still going to live. The problem is when Jesus cut from the body, then what you going to do? Somebody say, listen to the head.
Listen to the head.
There are 7 golden candlesticks. Why? The ancient days, or the older days, the number 7 represented.
Completion.
Thank you. Y'all was paying attention. There is no improvement for the divine part, which is the head. The head don't have to be improved. Amen. Amen. Y'all got that? But somebody say, but the body has to be.
The body has to be.
And that is why God has a spirit or an angel over this church and speak to the pastor, and the pastor speaks to the body. Amen. And y'all in the body like, I don't want that. But God said, I'm trying to purify you. Amen. And some people say, I can't take no more. And so what they do, they cut themselves from the body and they walk off and die. Got it? Have you ever seen a leaf that fall away from the tree? What happens? It's still green. Real green. Then it turns brown. Real green. It get real fragile, right? It also get crumbly, and then all of a sudden the wind, they're gone. Y'all got it? Regardless how much this pricked you, there's one thing you need to understand. There is nothing wrong with repentance and giving it to God and dying to yourself that the head may lead the body. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Wow.
Somebody say the head is talking.
The head is talking.
They ain't talking about the talking heads. Those old groups talking heads. I'm too old, I guess. The head is talking. God is speaking.
Yes, he is.
And you got two choices. And I always hear these people with these independent spirits. They don't listen to God. They don't listen to their pastor. They don't listen to their wife. They don't listen to their husband. You know what God told me? He says the spirit of witchcraft, the spirit of rebellion.
Whoa.
I'm going to break something down to y'all. Listen to me. What did Samuel tell Saul? He said you had the spirit of rebellion, the rebellious spirit of witchcraft. When Saul received that spirit of witchcraft, who he went to go see in the Kedora?
Which?
He went to go see a witch. He received the spirit. When he received that spirit, he went to go see one. And later Saul committed suicide. Somebody say, listen to the head.
Listen to the head.
Somebody say, it's speaking.
It's speaking.
Loud
And clear.
and clear.
Yeah.
Amen?
Amen.
Somebody say, speaking loud
Speaking loud
and clear.
and clear.
Well, I got somebody's attention, man. Some young folks looking at me like, yeah. That's all I wanted to do tonight was to wake you up and understand God is coming for a body and a church that has been purified. It has nothing to do with your feelings. Amen? It has nothing to... We live in a society that we want Jesus to become like us and receive everything we're doing down here. But somebody say it's time to go up.
Time to go up.
Because Jesus wants you to be more like him.
Amen.
In the church world, we want Jesus to come all the way down, live in my filth, live in my mess, and Lord, let's be cool down here. God don't work like that. God is wanting the church to conform to him. Be not conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable to God, which is presented by the living sacrifice, which is your reasonable service. Here it is. We want God to conform to what we think. It's time for us to conform the way he thinks.
Amen. Amen.
We think if I do it like this, I can help him. God ways above our ways, his thoughts above our thoughts. Amen.
Amen.
Somebody say that don't work. Somebody say it's time to do it Jesus' way. How many want results right now? Stand up to your feet and clap your hands. You want some results, amen?